Hello, welcome to Maker's Studio. I'm so excited today. My Maker box arrived. The holiday Maker box is here and it's filled with a bunch of goodies and I can't wait to show you. So as you guys hop on, let me know you're here. Let's open the box. So it comes in this really nice packaging. Got some graphics on the front to give you some ideas of what to do. It's chock full of stuff, so I can't wait to dig in. So the first thing is you'll notice is a little package that has a note in it and then some recipe cards for some things to do. The note is from Amy Howard, and then it gives you some recipe cards on what you can do with the contents of the package and all the supplies that are needed. So that's kind of fun, gives you ideas already. Then of course you're going to have a lot of stuff left over, so you're going to be able to create more projects than what is shown on those recipe cards. So here are some cards and envelopes, some little ribbon, you got a artist brush, here's a tea towel. So not only do you get the supplies, you get some surfaces. This is a pillowcase. And you even get my favorite little wooden rounds for a tassel, which you also get then some wooden slices and even a couple of wooden tags and also a little dove shape. So that's pretty fun. Again, you'll be able to do a lot with this holiday box. Then you have some gel art inks in gold and red and green in this little bag. I love the packaging. And then you also have a little spreader. So you do get a lot of product samples also. And then you have another one here that's some more chalk art in green and red. So you get to try out the gel art ink and the chalk art and to see which one you like better and different ways to use them. And you also get a ceramic paint in red. So that's fun. I love these little bags. Let's just put that to the side. Let's see what else is here. You do get a full-size sample of the black one-step paint, which I use that all the time. I love this chalk-based paint. Let's see if I can get that open. Take it out of the container to show you. And that's like a 4-ounce size. So that's going to go a long way. You could also use this as like a chalkboard paint and then do stenciling over it or chalk art over it so that you can erase it. And then this is a full-size bottle of our etching cream. So that's always fun to do if you've never done anything with the etching cream. The etching cream pairs well with the stencils. So everything that we have to offer as far as products on the Maker Studio site works well with all of the stencils. So even etching cream will work well with the stencils and it doesn't harm them at all. So let me see. I know there's some, so I make sure I got everything out of here. And then I also have the stencils. Now these stencils are only in this holiday pack. So remember that. They're new. Let me just make sure I got everything out of there. Get this off the table because it's taking up a lot of space. And let's look at these stencils. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 stencils. Now remember, they're reusable tri-mesh adhesive stencils. So you could use them over and over again, even after you've used all your different surfaces here. So you got some wordage on here, different Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You got a little bird and some greenery, a front door and another house, some little snowflakes in this one. You got a lot of different graphics in here that you can pair with these rounds, these circles, and layer them on top of each other. This is really cute. You have some farm animals with some Christmas hats on because this is a Christmas themed box. I love these, our little wreaths with a rooster in it, and then that one is a cow, so I love that. You got May Your Days Be Mooey and Bright right here. I'm dreaming of a farmhouse Christmas, Merry Christmas, in a arch like that and an arc like that. Happy Holidays. So I've got a lot of different graphics for Merry Christmas on here. You got a Merry Everything here, a Holly and Jolly, Mistletoe Kisses, Merry and Bright. So you got a lot of words on here that you could mix and match, and look at the detail in this reindeer. That's what's so fabulous about a tri-mesh stencil. You will not get that detail unless you have a mesh stencil. So what I want to show you is you have gotten a lot of product in here and you've got a lot of different surfaces, but after you were to use up all your surfaces, you still have these stencils that you can go ahead and do some more projects on, because these are reusable. So I want to just take a couple of stencils and go ahead and, let's see, you know what, I really like the door entranceway for this, so I want to show you what I'm going to do really quick. I'm going to take it out of the package. So if you're new to a Maker Studio line of stencils, they are a tri-mesh adhesive removable stencil. So you would take it out of the sleeve that it comes in. Always keep them, because that's how you're going to store your stencils after you clean them. So a lot of these stencils have these cut lines on them, and that's how you would cut your stencil to get it to the segment that you want. So I want to use this one, and I happen to find a wooden house in my craft stash, and I thought that when I seen the Maker Box debut, I thought, man, look at all the details in there, and that would look really cute on the front of a house. So see how that has like a set of doors and trees and some brickwork? All that detail. I happen to have a wooden house, and I just thought the simplicity of putting that on the front of this will just be a standalone project. So what you do is you remove it from the backing that it came on. This is the adhesive part. The tri-mesh part is where all the detail is, because it's not poked all the way through. That's how you're going to get the detail. So what I want to do is, this is like the perfect surface to do this on, because it's the shape of a house, and this is actually a door to the front of a house. So this particular surface, I did get it at Hobby Lobby, and I just stained it using the Maker Studio English Walnut stain, and I let it dry. So here's what I want to do. You do get a spreader in your pack. I like to actually make these smaller, especially when I'm working with smaller spaces, and these are reusable and they are washable. I'm going to take some of the, so you have gel art ink in the red, the green, and some gold. So these are all holiday colors. You have chalk art in red, green, and white. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do the whole thing in white. And the reason why is I just want it to pop with the detail. So this is chalk art. So what you do is you open your container, and chalk art is a little bit thicker than gel art ink, and it's also removable. You can use it on a chalkboard and remove it. So I am going to just take a little bit and put it on my spreader, and then I'm just going to press it through, trying not to get onto the surface where I don't want the stencil. Now, the good thing about this particular stencil, there's so much detail, it's just going to speak for itself. But what I want to show you is you can, after you are done with all the projects that are in this particular Maker Box, you still have plenty of product left, and you also have the stencils that you can do on a whole bunch of other projects. And these are some projects that are not included in the kit, but you can always do them with the stencil later on. So what I did is I just went ahead and put that chalk art on there. And now I'm going to pull it off. And that's where all the detail is going to transfer to this house. And again, since that's a front entranceway of a door with all the detail of some brick and doors and trees, I just thought it would be great. Now, what you do with these stencils when you're done is you would go run this underwater, literally stick it under a faucet, and just with your hand you can get all that product out of there. And then you would lay it sticky side up on a lint-free cloth, let it dry completely, and then you would put it back onto the backing and slide it back into that sleeve, and that's how you maintain it. So look at the detail on that. Just a cute little project, right? Just a cute little project. I think what I want to do is, just for the heck of it, I'm going to take another little piece of this. I'm just going to take some of this chalk art and I'm going to put it on the house like it's almost snow. I am going to, since it is a thicker project, I am able to just apply it thicker. So just going to give it a little bit of texture. And I'm just using my spreader as the tool. So I'm kind of making it like it's a little bit snowy on the top. Just taking it, just going to add a little bit of texture to the top of it, using the same white gel art ink that I used in the stencil. Of course, you could use this stencil and use all the different colors for the trees and everything, but I just wanted to make it a little simple. Let me just get that. So here's what I did. Simple and easy. Just put a little bit of snow on the top. And basically what I did is just take some of that chalk art. So that's one thing you could do with the stencils that you'll have left over besides what you already get in this project. So I'm going to show you one more other simple project that you could do with the stencils. I am going to take another stencil. Let's see which one I want. Maybe this one. So this one's really fun too. It's got a lot of farm animals that have different Christmas hats on it and everything. But I want to take just the word, I'm going to come in here and take this word Happy Holidays out of it. So what I'm going to do, since there's no cut lines, I'm just going to go in here and cut this out. Now eventually all of these are cut off of your stencil, and I just place them back in that sleeve that it comes in as I use them. I don't usually cut them all off until I use them. So here's what we got. Happy Holidays. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a simple candle from the Dollar Tree. It's from the Dollar Tree. I like to just see what part is because it has different sides to it. There is a seam. I just like to get it where it's not the seam. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tri-mesh stencil the same way. Take it off the backing, apply it to your surface. Now one of the things that we have gotten in this kit is some ceramic paint. So ceramic paint can be put on glass. Now I'm just going to kick this little candle up a notch. What I like to do, you actually receive one of these brushes in the maker box, and I like to actually take the tip off when I'm using some ceramic paint to get it a more dense brush. Now the ceramic paint is a no-bake ceramic paint. I usually like to let it sit for 24 hours before I do anything with it. If you're putting it on dishes or mugs, I like to let it sit and cure in the air for about 24 hours. And then you would hand wash whatever you're using. Now this is a candle, so don't necessarily have to wash it. But there's some ceramic paint. So what I like to do is take a little bit on the brush, and I actually am doing like a pouncing motion to get that ceramic paint into the stencil. Now, ceramic paint, like I said, will work on glass or ceramic. And since this is a glass candle, I'm just going to put some ceramic paint on there through the stencil. I'm going to pull it off. Oh, let me just go back and get that all through the stencil. So see how it says Happy Holidays. Now, the ceramic paint is pretty thick. So when you are going to wash this out underneath a faucet, you need to apply a little bit of pressure with your hands. But you do want to make sure, again, you get that product out of that stencil. Let me close this up. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to decorate this. So you got the Happy Holidays on there. And I'm just going to take a couple of things of ribbon. This is a kind of like a ribbon that has already a sticky back on it. So that's going to be great for this container. So I'm just going to put it, actually, let me do it this way. I'm just going to put it, try to get it straight. Just like that. And then come around. So basically all I'm doing is just decorating a Dollar Tree candle. And again, that ceramic paint is permanent on there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bow on it. So I'm just going to take some ribbon. This is a one-sided ribbon, so I like to just make a bow so that the graphic side shows. So let me do this. And all you got is just a Dollar Tree candle that I kicked up a couple of notches. So here's just a couple of ideas what you can do with this maker box after you have used all your surfaces that it came with. Because remember, you're going to be able to use these stencils for a lot more projects because they're reusable. So let me just do that. So you just use some of that ceramic paint on the glass and then a little bow. So I'm just going to take, let me make this a little bit shorter. Just get some hot glue. I'm going to glue it to the ribbon that's on here. And then you have a cute little candle. Now imagine a bunch of these lined up on a table. These are from the dollar store, so they're really cute and inexpensive. So you're going to have a couple of other projects that you can do with your maker box. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Check it out. By the way, remember, these stencils are only available in this maker box. So if you're interested, go up to the description part of this video and you will see how to order a maker box. So I hope you really enjoyed it. You'll have a lot of fun and a lot of projects to do. So have a great day and go ahead and check out this maker box.